Hey everyone, I'm back with another video and this is my very first review video. I can't believe I actually found these because I had seen them on Facebook and I finally have them in my hand and I'm so excited to review them. These are the Moda Prismatic Pro Makeup Brushes, and yes, these look like the Artis brushes. Artis is kind of like where they started off the look, I guess. It's like they're super pretty and I haven't opened them yet because I just wanted this video to be like a full-on review and basically kind of like my first impressions in a sense. So yeah, let's get to opening these. So on the box it said, create a flawless complexion with the Moda Face Perfecting Kit. These dense ultra soft brushes apply and blend cream and liquid makeup with minimal absorption, leaving more makeup for application. The unique shapes are designed to fit the contours of your face for optimal blending. And it just shows you like the 4 brushes that it comes with. This one's pretty much for blending out cream or liquid foundation. This one's ideal for bronzer, other powder products, contour. Small brush is good for applying concealer or other makeup items. Let's just open this baby up if I can. Okay. The box smells weird. It kind of smells like food. They're very light, not super light like this. Obviously this side is more heavy. I like that they have like the design right here. It's better for grip, I guess. Ooh, this is so soft. Look at how pretty the bristles are. It's like blue and it fades into purple. I'm assuming these are all synthetic hairs, yes. And these are so pretty. Like, look at them. They're like rainbow. They're like unicorn brushes. I remember seeing these on Facebook and I was just like, I fell in love. Like, these were not expensive at all. They're like around $16 to $18, I believe. And that's good because for one of these, it's like more than that. So hopefully these work good. And these are the rest of the brushes. So cute. So as you can see in comparison. And then we have this one, which is a tiny bit smaller. And this one, which is so cute. It looks like a little microphone. So now that we've established that they're cute and they're affordable, now let's actually get on to the makeup application. So as for foundation, I'm going to be using kind of a liquidy, like a more liquidy foundation, and this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Concealer, I'll be using the Tarte Shape Tape, of course. I'm using these 2 products because I'm familiar with them. Definitely if you're reviewing stuff like this and like if you want to see how it works, definitely go with something that you're already like used to and you know that works well and you know how it performs. Because if you try a new foundation and you try something new like this, if something turns out wrong, you're not going to know exactly why, if it's the brush or if it's the foundation. So let's get on to the makeup application. One thing that I do have to say as I was you know, holding the brush, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like unsturdy. Like it's very thin right here and it's like bending. So that's one thing that is like a downfall, I guess, because if you, I hope that eventually this doesn't break. So going in with the foundation, I'm not sure if I should just apply straight onto the brush, but I don't want to do that because it's like so perfectly smooth. And no, I think I'm just gonna dot it on my face. I don't know how much I need, but that should be good. It's like, it was like a little less than a pump. So I'm gonna take the big brush and okay. So first thoughts is, I feel like this is moving the product a lot. I blended it all the way down to my neck, which isn't a bad thing because I'm gonna eventually do that, but I feel like I have to be very gentle with it. It didn't really cover like my blemishes or my beauty marks. And I don't know if it's just because the foundation, because I do find that the foundation isn't super full coverage. Okay, let's try one more layer. Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little less heavy-handed with it. Okay, so even with the second application of foundation, I couldn't quite build it up as well as I would like it to. So it does leave a really nice finish, like it gives a very skin-like finish, but if you're kind of like a coverage type of girl, it's not good for building up foundation, I guess, because it just moves the product around too much. I do notice when I'm blending out my foundation, I do feel like I have to grab onto the whole top part of the brush because this is just really not sturdy. I really feel like it bends. So they're not very sturdy. It does apply very well on the nose. Like, I tend to have lots of trouble blending foundation on the nose. You sometimes notice, like with foundations, certain foundations and certain like sponges, it lets the foundation sit to the point where it creates pores that you didn't think you had. Like sometimes I'll look at my nose and I have super big pores, and sometimes it could be the foundation or it could just be the way that you applied the foundation, but this is applying it very smoothly. That's one thing that I do appreciate. I thought I was gonna have trouble like blending it on my temple right here since it's so big, but I'm kind of just using it at an angle, which works fine as well. Overall, the application was really nice. I just did not like the coverage. I kind of want a little bit more coverage, and I still feel like even though I did build it up, it's not at the coverage that I want it yet. But then again, it's just me because like I have not very problematic skin, but like right now my skin's been breaking out so much. That's why right now I kind of want a little more coverage. Yeah, I would probably use this like for a natural look maybe, but I don't know, I'll have to play with it more to see if I can, you know, get foundations to get full coverage. But then again, I'm also using a foundation that can build up to full coverage. That was the foundation application. I probably am still going to layer one more layer of foundation here, second layer, and then we'll move on to the concealer. Moving on to concealer, this is Tarte Shape Tape. Blending that out with this little puppy right here, which I'm really worried about because I'm more of a beauty blender type of girl to blend out concealer under my eyes, and I'm worried about like this tugging and not blending it out the way that I'd like it to. I don't know exactly how much I should apply, like if I should apply more or less. I should be applying less, right? Because this is supposed to not absorb as much product as like a beauty blender would. This is like the second smallest. This one's a little bit bigger, and like they have the biggest one. So we're taking the smaller one. Let's see how this works. Okay, that blended out very quickly. Ooh. I feel like it moves the product way too much. Like, look at where my concealer went. I'm really not liking the process of blending this out. It might be that I'm not used to it, I don't know. It just looks super streaky. Like, I'm very tempted to go in with a beauty blender. It looks nice on the camera, but I'm not completely impressed. Just because I really did not like the blending process. Not my favorite for concealer, to be honest. I just really don't like the finish. I feel like I look more powdery and more cakey than I normally would, like than if I used a beauty blender. And I just did not like the process to blend it out. I feel like it was too tuggy. I feel like it's putting in more work than you need to. Probably just me being lazy. I can definitely see how you would want to use this like to contour, you know, certain areas, which I don't normally cream contour either. I set my entire face. Now I'm gonna take the second biggest brush and I'm gonna see how it works with bronzer and contour, even blush, and see if this will blend it out. I'm hoping it will because I do have somewhere to go after this, so fingers crossed. As I always go in, you guys see this in like mostly every video, I'm going to be taking the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. Swirl this in here and let's just pray that it'll blend out. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's actually blending out pretty nicely. And I like how precise I can be with it because I put it exactly where I want it to be. Now going in with the Shade and Light palette, I'm going to contour the same brush that I used to bronze. Hoping that this works out. Yeah, I love how I can get super precise with it. Because like with this, I know exactly where I'm going to put it. I feel like it took quite a while. I feel like it's much faster if I were to use what I usually use, just like a fluffy brush. Definitely if you have more time to do this, you could. I'm a little curious how these would perform if I would try to apply highlight. So I'm going to take my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight, and because it's more dense, it might apply it nicer. Ooh. Okay, so this gives a very subtle highlight. This is very subtle to me, at least. Yeah. So this is probably not meant. This is really not meant for highlight, to be honest. Oh, it did highlight my nose quite well. And the cupid's bow. But the cheeks, I like them to be a little more intense. Okay, so now pretty much I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to apply my lipstick with the smallest brush. Okay, so now I'm back and I've done the rest of my face. Now to test out this little guy, we're going to go into this palette right here, which is the Anastasia lip palette, and I love this so much. I'm so happy that I have it. And yeah, let's put this baby to the test, just like this. But it doesn't apply like all the way evenly because like the bristles, it's not like a flat brush, it's more like rounded, kind of tapered. I only grabbed product in the center, but that's fine. Hopefully it'll still work, it'll still apply well. Okay. That was really smooth to apply. Ugh. Okay, so now I'm already kind of worrying about the precision on this. Maybe I'm supposed to outline first. Okay, yeah, right off the bat, it's kind of hard to be a little precise with it, so you have to kind of keep going little by little. But although I do have to say I really liked that application. It was quite quick, and I'm pretty much done with the bottom lip. I'm even more scared about the upper lip because I do tend to overdraw a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get precise. So I got it quite well. It does take a while to get like precise on the edges. It's actually quite precise if you use it on its side, in a sense, like instead of like straight on. So yeah, it was quite harder to get precise on this side. I feel like I can get past that because I can still clean it up. But either way, I still really liked the application of this. Like, look at my lips. Yes! So overall, I really enjoyed the brushes. I feel like they're reasonable for the price that they are. My makeup looks pretty bomb right now. Like, I don't know, but it looks really good. I think my favorite part out of all of this though is probably the lip part, the lip brush, which was this one. The foundation application wasn't my favorite. I feel like it's more time consuming than it would be with a beauty blender. I'll definitely continue to use them, and yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.